So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell my mom right now, girl, I know, but this is how the video has to start off. My mom told me I need to pretty much stop coming on here embarrassing her and looking a mess with my scarf on. So now when you guys see me make videos, I don't even wear my scarf anymore because she really clocked me. She was just like, why do you always have that scarf on? And I'm just like, because that's how I get ready. But right now she's probably gonna be like, girl, I already told you. But like I said, it's for the video. I have to look like this because that's part of the process, so whatever. But I just took my braids out last night actually, and I just sectioned my hair. So you know when you take your braids out, you have to comb out all the little whatevers that's like, you know, at the top of the braid. I combed all of that stuff out and I separated my hair into 4 sections and just makes the whole process go by faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the back of my hair. Now don't say nothing. I know my hair is dry, like so dry, so done for. We're about to really give it so much life and so much replenishment right now, like it's not even funny. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with this back section here. So like I said, I did comb my hair out and get all that little, like, I don't even know what that stuff is at the beginning of your braid after you take them out. Like, what is that? Lint? I don't know what the heck it is, but comb all of that stuff out so that you can run your hands and your fingers through your hair, or at least get your comb through your hair. So first I'm going to show you guys what I'll be using to get this started, and it's actually something that's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but my friend Robin, she put me onto a lot of stuff. Like, she even put me onto this edge control, the edge booster. Y'all, if y'all see my edges in all these past videos, I've been using this, and this is like, it works. It works. So I would definitely recommend this. Thank you, Robin, for recommending this to me, and thank you for this new method that you told me about like maybe a month or two, no, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But y'all, it's Monistat. Have you guys ever heard of using Monistat? Yes, the vaginal cream for your hair. Like,
what? Putting Monistat in my hair?
First of all, Monistat helps treat what, yeast infection and all that kind of stuff or whatever. As far as your hair goes, when your hair gets dry and your scalp is dry and all that stuff, it's like a buildup. This is going to help get rid of that. Like, if you don't believe me, I know I had to do a lot of research myself because I was just like,
Monistat on hair?
But do some research, look at some more videos, watch. Like, I'm telling you, people actually use this and it actually works. So this is gonna be my second time doing this process, and I personally, so the first time, I don't know if I could say I saw any difference, but I bought a 2-pack because I have a big ass head and I didn't use the whole second pack, so I'm gonna use that now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add this literally to my scalp, Honestly, I don't even know if I'll have enough to do this whole head, so I'm just gonna kind of take some bigger sections than I typically would because I just want to at least get some in all 4 sections. Okay, so that is what it looks like. It literally looks like a perm is in your hair. Okay, so now that I have this all over my scalp, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply this to my hairline. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of rub that in just so that it gets all over. I know some of you guys are probably thinking this is so freaking weird. Like, why are you putting Monistat in your hair? But like, just look up the like benefits of Monistat and then just like, you know, assess your scalp. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually set a timer for 15. Why is this tingling? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and set a timer for 15 minutes. And once that goes off, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out of my hair, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start my shampoo process. I'm not gonna show you guys me actually shampooing my hair because I obviously have to go do that somewhere else, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using this tea tree and mint shampoo. And tea tree is actually really good for helping with your scalp and just alleviating some of that dryness. So anything that has mint in it also, it stimulates and makes your scalp tingle, as well as eucalyptus. I love that feeling, so this shampoo is like perfect for me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wash that out, and I will be back to show you guys the next steps. Okay, so I washed my hair, I washed the Monistat out of my hair, and I washed like each section like twice, but I really scrubbed in there because like I said, my buildup and everything from these braids, it's a lot. So I had to really make sure that I got all of that clean and my scalp scrubbed. So like I said, I do mine in 4 sections because that just makes the process so much easier, just so much more manageable. Before I actually start go ahead and moving on into the process, I'm gonna just show you guys what my hair does look like. So for those of you who don't know, I am
in love with the perm.
like, I started perming my hair in 10th grade or junior year. Sophomore going into junior year, I permed my hair for the first time, and when I tell you guys, I fell in love because I could never feel my scalp. Like, my hair is so thick and so coarse, like I cannot feel my scalp when it's not perm. So I lived by the perm, and I till this day would still do a perm, but I'm actually 1 year no perm as of February, and I have quite a bit of new growth, if you guys can see. I hope you guys can see it, but pretty much my roots are like super curled up right now, and the bottom half is like pretty much straight and stuff, and that's because it's grown out. I haven't permed my hair since last February, and I don't really have any intentions on perming it again. I just am kind of like interested to see like how far can you get. So it's like, I want to be that person who has like super long curly hair and then just like this much of just straightness at the end, because that's all the grown out perm. Like, that's where I want to get to. So we're gonna see how long I can hold off for, but this is what my 1 year transitioned hair looks like, and it actually looks really good. Like, my curl pattern is really coming back. It actually doesn't look like I have hella perm all in it, but y'all can clearly see that damage down there. This one here is the Palmer's version of a deep conditioning protein pack, which is actually really good. I've used this before. This one here is the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Deep Treatment Mask. I mean, like I said, to me, they almost seem to all do the same thing. It does definitely just depend on what your hair personally needs, but I did actually also buy some hair mayonnaise. So I hate mayonnaise. Like, side note, I hate mayonnaise. Like, I hate the smell of it, I hate the look of it, I hate the sound of it, I hate the word, all of that stuff. But I have been looking at a lot of hair videos on YouTube, and they just say that hair mayonnaise is just like literally like a hair crack, and pretty much these in one. So I did buy this, and this one is by Organic Root Stimulator, so my typical brand that I would normally use. Okay, so it says to use a small amount, so I'm gonna assume that this is a small amount for my hair. That's not enough. Let's just keep that. Bam. Okay, this is a small amount for my hair, and I'm gonna just go ahead and work this all the way through. Enough is never enough, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more, but I'm gonna separate this now, and I'm gonna do half by half. Okay, now once I have all the product in here, I'm gonna just go ahead and work this all the way through, making sure that I don't miss any of my roots. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my wide tooth comb. I'm gonna start by combing out the bottom. That way I work out any knots down there, and then I'm gonna work my way up to the roots. Girl, the way that this is looking, I feel like I could do me a little wash and go. I wouldn't though, because my hair is really not ready for a wash and go. But this is actually, I got a pattern here, sis. And normally my hair, I don't know why, but normally my hair like feels, oh, okay, look. That's why you have to be gentle and take your time with this, because you will run into some knots and some people trying to play you. What I'm gonna do is actually just do a little twist, so that way I keep this all nice and together, and then I'm gonna just clip it back in place. And actually up here is where you can see a little bit better my growth that I have. Damn, girl, that's nappy. Oh my God, it's so nappy. But when I brush it out, you can totally see where the inches of new growth, look at that. Look at that, the inches of new growth right here. That's right here, and this is where all the rest of the perm is in my head. And you can tell because it shrivels up right there. When I pull it and extend it, shows you that is some new fresh hair, baby. That's new hair. Alrighty, so now I am finishing up my last section. I'm gonna wrap this up and clip that. Okay, so to finish up this step, I am going to be taking this plastic bag here. This is actually for my small trash cans. And if you have a shower cap, then this is when you would be putting on your shower cap. But guess what? If you don't got one, you can use a plastic bag. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna do a twist up here so that keeps it on my head, and I'm gonna tuck it. Bam, a homemade shower cap. And we're gonna leave this in our hair for another 15 minutes. So I washed out the hair mayonnaise and we're back to our 4 sections again. I actually decided that since I did do a protective style, it is very important for me to replenish my hair, put all that nutrients and all that good stuff back. So I am going to do this second mask. I'm actually going to be using the protein pack because I think proteins are essential to hair growth, and obviously it's kind of like your muscles. You know, you take protein shakes and whatnot. Well, this is like a protein shake for your head, and it's going to help your hair grow nice and luscious. So I'm going to go ahead and add that into my hair. Same thing like we did before. We're going to just go into sections. My hair feels so soft right now, like that hair mayonnaise. Wow, I would never put it on a sandwich, but in my hair, I think that can be a part of my new routine. So I'm gonna take my packet. So usually I try to get 2 of these because I have a really big head and I've been using a lot of this stuff, but we're gonna just try to stretch it and make sure that we don't run out. Ooh, that's way too much, sis. What are you doing? Okay, let's just go ahead. We're gonna put that in there. That's way too much. Okay, so when you guys are doing this, please don't put that much in one section, but we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna rub that through. And I'm gonna do the same thing as before. I'm gonna just twist this back up, put it back in its clip, and I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes as well. Okay, so I went ahead to rinse out that final hair mask. So now we have freshly washed hair. There's no product in here. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually start the blow drying process, but I have to mention something. I have failed my fellow hair care specialist and I don't have any heat protectant products. Like right now, I'm really just like, why? Why? So I don't have anything to protect my hair from this heat that I'm about to put in it, but I ain't even gonna lie, like 9 times out of 10 I normally don't have anything anyway. That's why I don't have anything now, because I wasn't thinking about it, honestly. So I'm gonna use my Cantu leave-in conditioner, and I'm gonna use just a little bit of this because I've already done 2 masks, 2 different treatments, so my hair gets like pretty weighed down pretty fast. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, I don't know what my hair type is. Like, I see everybody a 4C, but I don't know what a 4C is. So I don't know if I'm a 4C, if I'm something else, because I feel like my hair is transition hair, so I can't even really say I have a curl pattern. Now that I put the conditioner in there, I'm just gonna try to get close enough to show y'all like the texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my blow dryer here. This is the one by Conair. I had this for forever. I don't really know. I don't really feel like you need a brand new one every time. Like, I don't know, it's just a blow dryer. But I'm going to use this comb here for this process, and I'm also going to use this brush here. I don't know if this is considered a like wig brush or whatever, but I use this for my hair because this helps just like get that. So I'm just braiding this all the way down so that way I can just clip it and know that my hair is not gonna shrink. That's really why I braid it down all the time. Okay, so now that my hair is all blow dried and parted in section, it's time to actually get into the final part, the last process, the last step of this bring your hair back revitalization party, or whatever we want to call this, but I'm actually going to be doing my heat styling now. So I'm going to go ahead and be using this today. Y'all know what this is. This is the freaking, it's an electric hot comb. So you don't have to worry about getting burned and your mom trying to tell you that it's just the steam, because it's electric and it only goes up to 25 degrees, or maybe that's just the level that it's on. But I use this and I can actually do this by myself and not be scared, because my mom used to claim she wasn't burning me, but I know that wasn't steam. I knew it wasn't steam. And I'm gonna also be using my flat iron. This is by Remington. It's a purple one. I don't know. It goes up to 410 degrees, so I crank it all the way up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hot comb this section first, like thoroughly through, or like not even thoroughly. Like I just kind of run this through it, you know, a few times or whatever. And then I'm gonna go ahead and actually flat iron it section by section. I'm gonna chase it with my rat tail comb. I literally just broke this when I was taking these braids out today, and this has been hanging in there with me surprisingly. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do that for all of the sections, and then we'll be done. Okay, so we are back. I finished almost the full head, and now we just have this last section. So I was gonna do the front with you guys because it's the last section. We almost done. This is, yeah, pretty much my process for doing my hair. Ow. For doing my hair, I don't really do nothing special, you know. I think it's just because my hair texture and the perm, they kind of just are really, I don't know, they just work together. I feel like my hair, I have like perm type of hair, so you know, my hair doesn't get super thin, which I'm very thankful for, because you know, I have a big head, so I need this hair. Like I need this amount of hair. But yeah, this is my process for doing my hair, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like right now during Rona, you know, we just gotta share our resources, share our traits, our techniques, all of that good stuff. Like, you know, we all on lockdown, and I will say this. I think anybody who is willing to go outside right now, just because they open up the state, you're foolish, you're dumb. I'm sorry, you're dumb. Like, to me, honestly, do you really think that they're don't get me started, but like, honestly, last week we just found out that it could travel 13 feet versus 6 feet, sis. And then today they gonna say that some kind of thing with your toes can be symptoms of COVID. Wait. Oh, my toes. Like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, and y'all telling people that it's okay to go outside, and you know, we're going to reopen up these states, and people are protesting because they want to go back outside. I just really think that's really freaking wild that people are really willing and ready to go back outside. But to each their own. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna stay inside the house. And, you know, I'm gonna see you on the news, okay? We'll see you on the news. Oh, and just so we're clear, because I don't know why, but I have a feeling that someone's going to try to play me as if they thought I washed my hair in the shower and maybe I was putting on the same shirt after I kept washing my hair out. But I actually wash my hair in the sink, for one, because I have to do so many steps. Like, I have to do so many different masks and, you know, rinse it out and wash it and all that kind of stuff. I already take long showers as it is, so I could not be in there doing my hair. Like, I take steaming hot showers, so just all that steam and all of that heat, I'd either pass out or the water would run out. So I just go ahead and I just wash my hair in the sink and, you know, just rinse it out, just do all my steps. And typically what I'll do is like my last step, depending on, you know, obviously if I'm making a video or not, but like my last step as far as masks go, I would typically get in the shower and wash that out. Yeah, this is it. We are done, but this is not typically how I would style it. It is very fluffy and very free and very just, whew. It's been a while since I've had my mane, so I'm really happy. But for one, look at my widow's peak, you guys. So growing up, I just always would cut my widow's peak. It was just never cute. I used to get made fun of for having a widow's peak, and I just would always cut it so it would never grow. And I have not cut it, and this thing is like almost some bangs. So it's like, it is some bangs. Look at this. Look at that. I have a little bang. But I'm gonna go ahead and just bump my ends. So typically this is the process that I would do every day with my natural hair. I would just unwrap it, and hopefully the curls like only slightly fell, but if not, I'll just go ahead and bump my ends like so, and then just literally go around my whole head. And I never actually measure out the pieces and make them like, you know, super perfect or super uniform. I just go ahead and I just bump, and that way it just kind of, to me, that's what helps my hair keep that natural, like, oh, it looks like it's flowy, bouncy, but then it's really not, because it's like it got a little curl, but then it don't. You woke up like this, you know, that whole feel to it. So that is why I do my hair like that. Feel free to go ahead and part, you know, real sections and do it right though. But this is literally like what I do, and this is how I can get out the house in the morning like super fast if I'm just doing my hair, because I literally just run this through my ends. And here is where I'll kind of do a little bit of a curl, just because this helps with like the pushback. Like you'll see. Yeah, like that. Now, depending on, oh my gosh, a widow's peak. Depending on how I would be wearing my hair, if I do a part down the middle or if I do like a slanted part to the side, I would go ahead and I would like assess this situation as such. But for right now, because I'm gonna wrap my hair, maybe tomorrow I'll like turn it into a middle part, I'll go ahead and just curl it as if I'm doing a part. So I continue to just go straight back, and then eventually I'll stop clipping it because I don't have time for all of that. But I essentially just go straight back, and then I just kind of throw the curl back, and it just lands wherever. Like I said, this is no actual uniformity to this hairstyle that I do. Okay, so I wasn't doing a middle part, but this slight part that I already have in my hair from the blow drying process, I'm gonna just go with that. So I'm gonna do a curl here, turn my wand, my curler straight up and down. I don't know why I call it a wand. And then for this side, I'm gonna take, oh gosh, go pretty much whatever's remaining that doesn't have, you know, curl in it, and I'm gonna take my curler, I'm gonna go backwards. And this is not a curler, this is a flat iron, girl. What are you talking about? My flat iron. And I'm gonna kind of clasp it like that. Take my widow's peak and I'm gonna flip that backwards like this. So this can kind of match and go into that like that. And then this is what I do. I just go ahead and just kind of mess it up a little bit. And look, it just kind of has this blowout Farrah Fawcett thing. I have such a deep love and obsession with Farrah Fawcett's hair. I don't know why, and I don't know when that ever happened, but I just love it. And I just feel like my hair has to look like that, or the closest that it can, like the black version of it. So this is what my hair looks like. This is my like go-to hairstyle anytime I flat iron my hair. This is the process anytime I do anything regarding my hair. Like that's typically the start off process and usually the end all be all at the end of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial type of video. I don't think this was a tutorial, but I guess I was telling you guys, you know, what my process is, so technically it could be a tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really hope you guys, you know, find, you know, happiness in watching me do my hair. Maybe I'll show you guys me doing it more often. And let me know if you guys think I should color my hair, girl, because I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a new color, new style, something. I don't know. I just don't want to cut it though, because we're getting there. We're getting there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.